This is Love, Love, Love 3. Love, Love, Love 3. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm happy to be here. And I'm happy that you're watching. Yeah. Because if you're watching, it gives all the purpose in what we're doing here. What we're doing here. What we're doing here. You, come on, tell me. I don't hear you. I don't know. Of course I don't hear you. You're just watching video. Yeah. Love, love, love. So, love, love, love 3. Love, love, love 3. You and me are sitting here right now in Love Love 3, and Love Love 3 is going to be about, well, it's going to be continuation as it was from last video. Love 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 2, Love 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 2, now we're on Love 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 3, so this is going to be a continuation, and we're doing 3. So, last one we talked about, well, that dude, I mean, so, really, you know, what the heck's going on out there these days? I mean, there ain't no spread of love and nothing. I mean, just in general, as a whole, everywhere in the world, there is nothing. You can't. I don't think. Is there any place out there where just appreciation, and acceptance is being spread out there? Think about it. Where? I mean, I mean, you know, there's the little nookie cookie nookie corners of the world, and the little nookie and the special places, and the one-on-one. But you know, I mean, we all know that love is the answer to everything. I mean, you know, I'm stopping to think right now. You know, everybody's heard, you know, God is love, right? And I got to tell you, I mean, I've experienced God on a very deep level, and in certain aspects, and I won't really get into it because it's just going to be something that's going to be discussed in some of my other videos. But, you know, when I feel the in-depth strength of the power of love from God, it brings tears to me, you know, and it's not like bringing tears of pain. It's a different kind of shedding of tears. I don't even know how to describe it. The best I know how to describe it is some of you out there, I know some of you out there, you know, say, if you only knew how much God loved you. And, you know, one time it came over my son, and he was talking to some people, and you know, and he said, you know, if you only knew how much God loves you, and he said in tears, he started to cry, you know, and it's like, you know, why would you cry? You know, it's just because love is because the real strong love, you know, the real strong one out there, that's going to be the one that's going to melt your heart. You know, when you're feeling real love, it's going to melt your heart. I remember one time I had this, well, she's an ex-wife now. Well, yeah, I've been there. But I remember one time I was with her, and, you know, I just admit, you know, both of us came from, how can you explain it? I mean, other than just saying straight up, crappy families. You know, where, again, appreciation and acceptance was not one of those things that was spread. But somehow, when we came together, you know, I had a certain level of power within me, and I remember one time I was with her, and she just started crying. I mean, and I'm like, what? I mean, I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? And she said to me, she goes, and it, you know, here again, you know, touches me too, and I can't really get too deep on because I'd be crying, but you can't see my tears. No, you can't. You know, she told me, she says, I've never felt so much love in my life before. And it was making her cry. And, you know, I mean, the real strength and the real power of love is the kind of love that will just really soften your heart and melt it. And, you know, unfortunately, there's just a lot of pain out there. And what is pain? When you're painful inside, what do you tend to do? I mean, you tend to be the protector and to cover that source that is within you. doesn't allow the door to be open so that you can share it, right? Share the love. Share the love. You know, give it. Give it some. I'll give you some. You want some? I'll give you some. You want some? I'll give you some. You want some? Okay. I'll give you some. So, I think that's the greatest. I think probably that's just the greatest source of the negativity that's being out there right now, is that all people out there, the world is hurting. And of course, then everybody wants to point the fingers, but then what we talk about, bloop, bloop, bloop. Yep, what we talk about. Everybody wants to point the fingers at everybody else's, and it's their problem. But the thing of it is that it's our responsibility to put our needs aside and to be a servant. To be a servant. Because think about this, and I think it'd be really one of those things that would really kind of kick in a little bit if you just kind of make it part of your day. If you just make it a part of your day. And I think this. Are you listening to me? Are you, that you would start to show some appreciation for others. Do something in your life and an exercise just to show somebody appreciation for, like, here, like I'm a book or some of telling you how to appreciate somebody. Everybody knows how to do that. I mean, that's to a certain extent. Like appreciation is what? Gratitude. Gratitude. You show some gratitude. And maybe you don't even need to necessarily start by trying to show appreciation to somebody else. Why don't you just try to kind of take some appreciation for you? Why don't you take some appreciation for you? Why don't you sell yourself some appreciation and be grateful for the things that you have, because a lot of people, we all got it rough and there's all sorts of things going out there, but you know what the good word says? It says you must love your neighbor as you love yourself. But, if you don't love yourself, well, then you're going to have a problem, you see. So I think if you do a little loving for yourself, show some appreciation for yourself. Do something nice for yourself. Just like that dude on Facebook I was talking about. Ha! You listened to two? We're all three. You listened to two? And I told that dude, I said, get yourself a small bouquet of flowers and some good chocolate. Good chocolate, the kind that you take it and you stick it in your mouth, and it's not the kind that you just, you just chew up and swallow. Good chocolate, like dark, good chocolate. Whatever good chocolate is, do something nice for yourself. Start showing have a little bit of appreciation for yourself. Do a little something for yourself. I think that would probably be the best place to start, with showing a little bit of appreciation for yourself. And I think once you begin to show a little appreciation for yourself, and what are you doing to show a little appreciation for yourself? You're loving yourself. Just a little bit. Just like that dude. Go get you a little bouquet of flowers and set it on your table. And then bend over them. And give it a whiff. Give it a whiff. It's a little euphoric, depending on what kind of flowers you get. It's a little euphoric. A little euphoric. Show a little appreciation for yourself. I don't care where you're at in your life, because that to me is like a good place to start. And maybe you already know how to love, and maybe you know how to do some things, but I think really probably people don't really have much appreciation for their own selves. Because why? Because the world is in pain, and people are in pain, and they're just carrying a lot of pain inside, and and then they're protecting that pain. And then when you're protecting that pain, doesn't lie to be free. Don't lie to be free. No, lie to be free. Can be free. Can be free. Can be free. No, can't be free. No. So if you do something a little to show a little appreciation for yourself, and and the next thing will be to go to love. Oops. I think. Hold on. There we go. That's good enough.